lost in the Lone Star Land, with boots on my feet and dreams in my hand. A little sassy but a whole lot of grace. You'll see that fire when you look in my face. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Barbecue smoke, Friday night lights, cheering for the Astros under Texas skies. A little bit stubborn, a whole lot of charm. This big old heart will keep you warm. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Barbecue smoke, Friday night lights, cheering for the Astros under Texas skies. A little bit stubborn, a whole lot of charm. This big old heart will keep you warm. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. From the blue bonnet fields to the city streets, every step I take feels like home to me. With a little sass and a lot of pride, this Texas girl's got nothing to hide. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright.
Gummy shoe prints, laid them down the street. Chocolate wrappers hiding secrets sweet. They don't miss a beat, they've got a knack. With licorice ropes pulling answers back. Twist the wrapper to reveal the truth. A sticky web spun by a candy slough. No sour lies can escape the grip. These lollipops.
Sebastian, sweet boy, where have you gone? The sun sets low, but we keep marching on. The wind whispers your name soft through the pines, a melody aching in these hearts of mine. Roads are endless, the nights are cold, but your story's a light we'll never let go. Where are you, sweet boy Sebastian? We're searching the hills, the rivers, the plains. You deserve better, oh you deserve better. And your army is fighting through heartache and pain. Your laughter once rang like bells through the air. Now silence just lingers, it's more than we can bear. We carry your memory, a flag in our hands. Through shadows and valleys, through shifting sands. The roads are endless, the nights are cold, but your story's a light we'll never let go. Where are you, sweet boy Sebastian? We're searching the hills, the rivers, the plains. You deserve better. Oh, you deserve better. And your army is fighting through heartache and pain. Your laughter once rang through heartache and pain.
Well, hello, friends. How are y'all doing today? Happy Friday, everybody. Another week down. Can you believe it? Man, this year has flown by so fast. Thank you all for being here. Hello, Daniel. Hey, Blue Eyes. Hey, Daisy. Miss Kathy. Hello to y'all. TJ. Hello, hello. Hey, Peggy. Mama Seven. Let's see, Teresa. Tap dancer Lizzie. Hello, hello. Michelle, hello to you. Let's see here. Deanna, good to have you with us today. Cooper, always good to have you. Lori, hello. I'm trying not to miss anybody. Scroll through here there as quick as I can, but I'm always afraid I'm going to miss somebody. Alrighty, there we go. Hello to all of my friends. Thank you for being here. Thank you for those just listening and those on replay as well. I appreciate y'all so much. And let's see here. So the A&M girl at the UT tailgating game, they have officially ruled her unaliving the fall from the 17 stories. They've ruled it as a suicide. Supposedly, she had text messages on her phone, and there's no other cause that they can find. So I wanted to update you guys on that. And let's see, what else was it? The babies from the Bastrop, Texas area have not heard any updates on them today. I was going to try to keep y'all updated on that as well. But that's what I got for you today. It is very sad. Very, very sad. I mean, friends, depression is real. People out there in this world, unfortunately, they feel like they have nothing left. And it's so sad that we're sitting here going on with life while others out there are struggling. And yet they don't realize this is just a season we're going through, It's just a season. There's hard times in life. There's times you can handle life. There's times you completely enjoy life. But there's always someone out there that loves you and cares for you. You may not think that at that moment, but it's so very true. No matter what your circumstances, you leave behind someone that will be truly regretfully, they will be damaged for life if you're not in their life. So I encourage anybody who is at that point of depression to reach out to a friend or a loved one. Reach out to the hotline that's available, because It's just a season, and that season will come to an end, just like summer, just like fall, just like winter and spring. It's just a season. I always told my kids when they were small to make sure, when you're in a negative situation, try to find a positive, because there is always a positive in all of the negative. Sometimes it's hard to see those positives, but I encourage each and every one of you to dig deep and to find those positives, because it's that time of year where the weather's so icky and you're inside so much just to avoid all the elements outdoors, and the holidays are coming, and not everybody, you know, not everybody has a big family to rely on. And seasonal depression can set in. And guys, I always knew that you could be depressed, but I never knew the deep, dark depression that could grasp hold of a person and just suck the life out of them, to the point to where they could care less if they ever woke up again. But I myself went there after losing my son. It is so real. And by the grace of God, I'm here today and can get up every day and try my best to find a positive out of all the negative that has been happening in my life. And, if we can't do that, then we need to reach out. And my email is always, always on the screen, always available in chat. So if anyone ever needs me, I'm here. I just wanted to let you all know that, because this is the worst time of the year for people who get into that deep, dark depression. You guys are so appreciated and so loved, even though we've never, ever, ever met face to face. Y'all are so special. The world is truly a better place with you in it. So I just wanted to put that out there before we got into anything else. And we're going to try to keep this pretty close to about an hour and 45 minutes, or not quite, about an hour and 15 minutes. We're going to try to get this over and done with. Most of you have followed Mob Crew for a while now, and he's been putting out some amazing stuff, and I want to go over some of that stuff. Like I told y'all yesterday, the video that he shows where in the middle of the night Sebastian went missing towards the cemetery area, there's lights, there's activity happening, and we're going to look at some of that. His channel link is in the description of this video. So if you have not subbed up to the Mob Crew, I ask that you do, because you will not be disappointed. He is amazing at what he does. Before we get into anything, I want to let everyone know that myself, along with moderators, subscribers, and anyone in chat, express their opinions. On this channel, we present speculation, possibility, and show things found for everyone to decide for themselves what opinion they have. We're here for helpful purposes only. We're not here for drama, hate, or anything negative. Please respect all opinions. My content is not to be used in a negative way at any time. I hate when my content is used just for people to tell how much they hate me. Just grow up already. But, it is what it is. And so, Anyways, let's go ahead. Let me get this banner changed. We'll get everything set so we can get going. I want to show you some things that I found, and got our copyright banner up. And look at Daisy gifting a membership. Man, oh man, oh man. If you were the lucky person to get that membership, please make sure to tell our beautiful Daisy Dukes thank you. And to our new lollipop, welcome to the South.
Welcome, welcome to the South. We break that good stuff out. We got enough to go around. So can I get a baby and get down? Welcome to the South.
Welcome to our newest lollipop. And Daisy, thank you so much. That is such an amazing way to support the channel. It is so good. And we're going to be doing a members live. I'm working up some true crime trivia for us. We're going to do something fun on our next members live. And I just want to say also to the person who sent me a Cash App, thank you so much. You are so greatly appreciated. I don't know if you want your name out there or not, but you know who you are. And for that, I appreciate you so much. All right, let's get us some music playing. Get all the things in order. And then this is the Mob Crew. We're going to watch two parts to two of his, let's see. We're going to go here and watch this little part first. Wait. Nope. We're going to go here. Yep. Let's start here so we can get it all in the good context here. We're just going to watch this little part. So here we go. This is taken from a surveillance video at the top of the hill on Kellen, towards the end of the street, one of the houses that back up to the new construction area. This is their surveillance camera. And if you take note, up top, we're talking about February 26th at 3:41 a.m. Let's watch this for a minute. Now pay attention. The night before he goes missing, look at the date now, February 25th at 3:26 a.m. That's right, folks. There was a practice run the night before he went missing, I believe. Now this is on Kellen Drive. Take note of the time and the date at the top. Practice runs, practice runs. What else could it be? Because the next night on February 26th at 3 a.m., the same thing's happening. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Hang tight. Let me get out of full screen. I thought I was sharing it. Okay, let's get it fixed. Hang tight, guys. I apologize. Lord help me. All right. Now, let's go back because I want y'all to see this. Where does he share this? Okay, we're going to start about right here.
Their light to kind of scan the construction for a second. And that was on the 27th, one day after he went missing.
Okay, I'm going to show you. Look for my cursor. Right here is that treehouse looking building that you will see in that photo of the construction area going towards the cemetery.
At a little after 3 a.m. And then on the 28th, another undercover law enforcement SUV was seen at 3 a.m. doing the same exact thing, except for the spotlight. But they did the same thing. They drove right up to the construction part, and then they did a U-turn. So, in my opinion, that says that they'd seen this footage. This footage was coming in, and they saw these unknown vehicles or suspicious activity, you could say, and possibly trying to catch them in the act. Who knows? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Chimuka. There you go. Yeah. All right, now
this right here is that back treehouse type of building we just saw in the aerial footage. Okay.
Let's get on to the cemetery and Silvers and what I believe.
And here we're going to see the date of 2/26, 3:41 a.m.
is going on. But yeah, what do you guys think though? Kind of interesting as we're transitioning.
Now look at the date. He changed it to 3:25 at 3:26 a.m. Practice run. Whatever was happening in that cemetery area back there on Kellen Drive, leading up to the just hours before Sebastian Rogers was reported missing, strange things were happening 2 nights in a row.
Night before he goes missing, this light comes on, and this is in the cemetery. I'm like 95% sure now. Between 3:23 and 3:29, it's on, and then there's a vehicle a little bit later that comes down.
Now take note, there's a vehicle that is out at the cemetery at 3:30 a.m. on the 25th.
On this road, we'll look at that in a minute. But literally minutes after that happens,
take note the date.
we have this red car going up and coming down Kellen. Again, were they scouting? Were they trying to block Wi-Fi, block the cameras? So many theories, possibilities. I see Bevileman. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. It's a little small. But thank you so much for becoming a member and supporting this channel. I'll look at it closer and I'll have your name right. Bevileman. Hopefully I pronounced that right. But thank you so much for coming a member and supporting this channel. God bless. All right, guys, let's get into it. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it's wild. Very sus. Yeah, I agree. You know, the timing of it. Okay, so now we're on the 26th, the night he went missing. Now this is why this isn't like some mechanical light. And to be honest, where I'm going to show you where this light is coming from, there's nothing there. You know, there's not like a building there where this is like a motion sensor light. There's nothing really except for one thing anyway. But there it kicks on. This is the night he went missing, right? Kicks on for about...
Okay, I want to pause here. I want to let you know we're fixing to look at some pictures. The pictures came from the 25th, where I paused it, took a screenshot. And again, on the 26th, where I paused it, took a screenshot. I took it, I cropped it into just that area. Then I used the light balance and lightened it up a little bit. Then I took my contrast and adjusted the contrast to lighten things to where hopefully you guys will be able to see things. But I want you to know the process I took. I paused it right here and I took a screenshot of just that. And we'll see here in just a little bit all the things that I was seeing. It'll blow your mind. Welcome in, everybody. Thank y'all for being here.
5 to 6 minutes. Fades in, fades out, which is interesting. It does have the properties of like a motion sensor light, I guess, but with the timing and everything. But other than that, the placement of it doesn't fit for, you know, it being just, you know, something motion light. I think it's somebody out there with the light. So here is where I believe it is approximately. And we were trying to figure out where the bigger light is just above it was. And speaking with the local, they said that there's like a telephone pole somewhere in this tree line here. Let me pause it. Sorry, I got my other video going. They said that, sorry. So here we're looking. So again, Sebastian's neighborhood, his home, where the surveillance is at, where we're looking just beyond the construction, and there's this tree line, and apparently there is a pole that has a light on it somewhere in here, and hopefully we'll know more by this weekend. But earlier today, I started kind of narrowing down where this light is likely coming from. And this is...
Guys, Mob Crew does an amazing job. And like I said, probably most of y'all have seen it. But for those who haven't, he does an amazing job of breaking it down and explaining to us what we're looking at. And as you can see, right here is the Presbyterian Church before you get to the high school stadium, and there is a road back up in there. All of this is a road. So here we go.
This is where it starts to get kind of, again, like I said, disturbing would be the best word to describe it. So
now we're on the 25th. The night before.
Oh yeah, so on the 25th, just to show you guys, just before because we are going to be mainly focusing, but after the slide, this is the other common thing, right? We're trying to look for commonalities with the things that we're spotting. And so we have this light that comes on the night before he goes missing for 6 minutes, and then right after, well, not right after, but 3:30, so 15 minutes later, a vehicle is seen going south, and where this vehicle is at is absolutely odd. and I'll show you why. But this is heavily slowed down. But this is a vehicle going south in the cemetery, and I'll show you exactly where it's at. And it's strange.
What's strange is a vehicle driving through a cemetery at 3:45 a.m. in the pitch black. That alone is strange. But because it's seen the night before and the night of that Sebastian went missing, it's almost obvious.
For that time of night, especially. And then on that same night before at 3:49, so 4 minutes later, we see the vehicle. I see another vehicle again, almost like they're looping around. Now that I'm starting to know the cemetery a little bit better, either there's just two vehicles, there's certainly a possibility, or one vehicle doing like a loop around. Which again, what are you doing on early
Not
Monday
part of
morning?
what I was thinking
Oh,
of
geez.
doing, but
Sorry. But yeah, so I'll kind of explain where that is coming from, and I promise you, this is pretty wild.
Okay.
Kiki says, "Mob, can you check?"
Okay, we're going to stop that there. You got the gist of what's happening. Now, yesterday, Mob was sent a video. We're going to watch it because I believe this is a TikToker. She was on foot walking the area that we see things happening. So we're going to go to it real quick, watch it, and then we're going to look over the pictures and the screenshots I took. So here we go for this. Got it at the right point here. She had been walking for a little while. And she's clearly in the cemetery. And so I'm going to fast forward a little while.
footage. Thank you to I was more play this.
Hold on, we're going to get through.
Him every day.
Miranda.
Okay.
Okay,
I just want y'all to see.
I'm sure you guys now kind of know where we're at. This is that intersection, and then to our right is the pond, and right there, actually, I can even see, I believe, that memorial thing right there. Now, what she discovers here in just a minute is wild.
I'm not, saying anything.
April.
Oh.
April 1st of last year.
April 1st of last year is when this video was taken, and Mama Crime or something like that on TikTok, I believe. Hey, Miss Rhonda. Better late than never. So here we go. This is the area to the left that you can see the little bit of construction site there. This is what we are seeing through.
2024.
With my babe. I'm gonna do a post and I'm gonna put up like from year 1 all the way up.
Oh,
Thought I got smelling something. But
oh, interesting. The lock gate on Ward Lane has a path where you can easily drive around it with an SUV, truck, or ATV. Locals.
Okay, if you look up to the very top left, you'll see a little dirt path that is the Ward Lane area over that away.
Would definitely know about this. Interesting. Very interesting. Thank you, Dyer. And there's the pond. Again, I don't know 100%, I know at least one was drained multiple times, I believe. I'm sure probably they put divers in a lot of these. But things get missed, right? But I'm gonna use the bathroom. Dyer, thank you so much for the
Okay,
back. I'm just gonna hopefully she does.
Just want to
okay,
search.
watch this part coming up. She's going around to the other side.
I want to search over and back through here. Y'all see that man come after me? Let me know. You guys are welcome. That way you guys can protect me. Private Eye Inspector Gadget niece, mom, boss. That's my name. Hold on a minute. Let me go down right here. Ooh, it's mud right here, y'all. Like quicksand. Oh, that ain't good.
Now we'll see here in just a little bit. She is going around a way that you can get over on the school side, but there are certain parts of it where there is a barbed wire fence. And she's having to go around all of that.
You're probably like, where that girl go? What is it? I have to go back over the fence to get to that. Yeah, I don't sweat in my hair. Watch when I turn around. Watch when I turn my camera around.
Okay,
Y'all
it's
gonna be like,
coming
girl,
up
your
here
hair
soon.
was straight.
So I kind of skipped it forward
Hello,
here.
everyone. We're on a live search. That's the people that are just now tuning in.
Okay, I believe
Yeah, I'm still fit to be 43
so.
now.
She's on the stadium. So the stadium's right.
Oh, yeah.
You see the stadium right there to the right. You see the fence that goes on the outside of the track around the stadium. Okay. So she is on the school side now.
To the
Y'all
right,
TikTok the
right?
phone on
This is where
15%.
this is where it's absolutely wild. Okay, so she is now. Oh, let me use Google Earth. Okay. Remember, we had vehicles here, light source here, probably a car sitting here. We had a car twice on the night before up here. And she is walking right up here. So remember, if our theory is correct, if there was a car sitting here illuminating this, were they sitting there in the car with their lights on, but they were out of their car and getting rid of something in this tree line? She's going to be walking up this. Are you ready
Y'all be prepared for what she sees. If you haven't seen this, then you will be surprised.
for this?
Keep y'all with me as long as I can. And when I get to the car, I can plug it up.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I'm following the fence line by the school. Somebody told me to do this. Ugh. Ugh. What is that? Wait a minute. Y'all, some just smelled terrible when I just. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Let me stop it right here.
what? That was it. Oh, I didn't know this. I haven't even really watched this. I just, again, a good friend.
Yeah, it smells terrible right here.
Look how thick and thorny and all the little strings from the different types of plants and things twisted around everything right there. But yet she has a foul odor. Let's go back. Keep going.
Oh. Ah. I'm telling you, y'all, you could easily been stuck up. Oh, look, I'm gonna find a way through there.
Notice she's staying close to that tree line.
Am I too close for y'all? Y'all able to see? I'm finna go right back where I just was, y'all. It smelled terrible.
Right here.
Look at this.
What is it? Y'all see that? Y'all, I can't get through here. Oh, look. I'm gonna try.
Don't really know. I would think, but they could have moved something. Moved
Sorry,
them after
YouTube.
before.
Accidentally pressed the wrong button. Do y'all see this mound of what is this?
This is about 20 feet from where she had that smell. 20, 30 feet. That doesn't look like an
What is this?
ant mound.
Okay, y'all.
Usually you'd see a bunch of ants running around it. That looks like fresh dirt.
Okay, y'all.
You can actually, if you look close, it looks as if you see the animals walking across it, the little feet print. So it's not hard, solid clay or anything like that. It looks to be soft. And so close to a smell, just makes you wonder.
We was back here by the football, like beside the football field, beach.
And again, this is, sorry to interrupt. This is where it's just like my mind is blown because again, this was just sent to me like half an hour before I went live. And she is about right here. I'd have to kind of scan the video a little bit more to really narrow it down, but she's somewhere about here. And oh my God, again, cars driving here, vehicle, something lighting up this memorial for 6 minutes. And if it was like right here again, we'll find out more within a week or so. And if the theory is
Kay, this was a video that she did April 1st of 2024. So it was just weeks after he had gone missing. So we're talking like 4 weeks when she did this video. And she did supposedly call it in. So I don't know. I know Mob Crew has already been working to get it turned in as well.
correct. And holy, I'm just gonna say it, holy shit.
All right. So we're going to stop that because I want to be able to go over these pictures with you. And I want you guys to see what I was seeing. So let's get this music turned off. Definitely go to Mob Crew, watch what he has going on over there. Definitely, Kelly, it very much could be. Hey, Falkers, Dad, how are you doing? But yeah, it could be something. Who knows? I mean, that close to after he went missing, is it where evidence was hidden? She does go on to show other dirt piles out in the open. There were several piles out there in the open of dirt. But that one, being in that tree line right there, just feet away, you know, there's a horrible smell. You gotta wonder what was going on. And in the same vicinity, he's proven to us there was cars. So, all right, we're going to take this banner down so that everything gets shown. I want to show you the lights that I did. And we're going to open this. Y'all going to see my folders here. We're going to do this first one. Okay, let's go to the second one. I want to go to the second one. This is on the 25th. All these dots. Now, folks, I've told you before, explain the process to go through to be able to see things that are back there or in these pictures, these still shots that you take. Remember, lights refract. Your image can be over to the side, far away from you, if there was a light source hitting you at any point. So we're going to start on the left side, and I'm going to zoom these in. And I want to go down to here. There, right here, seems to be a person. You can see they're dressed in something dark and the open face here. And then if you look right up here, are y'all seeing? Oh, hold on. I didn't change it. Okay, right down here, you can see a person here. I want to zoom in as much as we possibly can here. You see what looks to be a figure standing here with the head right here. There is this person here. Now, I'm not saying these people are standing right there at that moment. It could be refraction. It could be light showing something. But if you look, do y'all recall our 3 a.m. lights where we saw the big eyeballs from the goggles? That's way too high. That's up in the tree. So is that something that's being refracted, you know? Who recalls what I said looked like a bunny suit? Do you see it here? At no place is there a horse there, but it does seem to be what looks like a horse right here. Now, if you look up here, there's a person here, there's a person here, There's a person here, and there's a person here. This is probably being refracted from down in this area, but there does seem to be activity happening. Right here looks like a person that's laying down. Sorry, on their knees. And then let's see. Was there any? I don't think there was any more down low. Let's go over here. You can see a person right here, which looks like hands right here. You see a face, and I'm going to pull these in a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. I don't know if this is a person with a mask on and these are the eyes we are seeing. You see a person here, their face, their hair's lit up due to, I believe it's this person right below them where this is refracting up. Yeah, TJ, that's what it does look like a lot. And this is another person that's walking that seems to be holding a light source here. And then you can see another light source down here. Are y'all seeing anything? Okay. All right. Thank you, Michelle. I'll pull it up in just a minute. There seems to be someone that looks like they're laying down right here. You can see the head and the body there. And then we're going to go over here. We're going down. There's a person and there's a person. Can y'all see them? I'm hoping y'all see what I'm seeing. And then as we go up, you clearly see a person here. You see a person here, a person here, and a person here. Now, it may look like they're high up in the tree, but remember, this is at a distance. Yes, you could see the person bent over something. Yeah. Now, it was hard for me to tell, so I didn't put a dot over whether this is a person or just a reflection off the tree. And then as you come over here, you can clearly see a person that has black clothing on. This would be the chest. That would be the face. You can see the shadow of a person here. There is a person here holding a light. And if you look close, it looks as if they're in a white suit with the mask face on. And then you see a head, and a head, and you can see the chest areas for these two. And another head here. Now, let me throw this out there, and I put this one here because this is off of the building area, so you're seeing a reflection of what looks to be a dog cast here. Now, as you go up from those at the bottom, all of this is what I believe to be, there's not going to be like a cat with a collar on it up in a tree here. but you do see something here with a dark hooded mask. It looks to be something laying down right there. You see a person standing here. And when I talk about, you know, this is the bottom of a tree. This is the bottom of the tree. This is ground at a distance. You can see a person's face here. Seems to be someone here and something here. Hi, Reptile Wildfire. This is from the cemetery pictures that Mob Crew gave us. The video, I took a screenshot. I cropped it in to where it was just the picture. I adjusted the light balance and I used the contrast. All of this was done on my tablet. And as you go up, I mean, I'm not sure, but to me, that looks like a person here. But if you look over here, you know, it seems to be a person there. These are definitely cast off. You can see a small person here and a small person here, but you can't make much out. And guys, this is all from that photo right there. All from the photos. And that was on the 25th. So we're going to go to the 26th now, where I did the same exact thing. I mean, you can see the little bit of the pinkish of Mob Crew's border. This is where he has the 26 here, and we're doing the same exact process. And you clearly can see someone over here. You see what seems to be, for me, 4 people. One here. One here. You see them there. Then you got one person here and one person here. Then you have this person. And folks, when I tell you the strangeness of how weird things really are with this case and everything, if you look right here, it looks as if this is one of their dogs. Look right here. Remember the bunny rabbit that we saw in the 3 a.m. pictures? The cat? Looks like 2 people standing right here. I mean, like I said, refractions all over the place. And this is what you see. You see that same thing leaning against the tree here. You can see a person here. You see this person here with the light. This is a person. You see the light reflect down here. You see another person. Once again, up here in place, we see what I believe is this person. Then there's 2 others. And then you look over here, and there's a whole person right there. and what I believe to be a bunny rabbit right here. I don't know. It's just too weird. Too weird. But this looks like a person right here coming through the tree line. There looks to be a person standing right here. And then when you come down here, let's zoom it in. You see those standing right there. And there's someone right here. And it looks to be someone laying on the ground right here. Tina girl, I have no idea what they're doing. None. And guys, I'm just going to throw this out here, and I may be way off on this. Way off. But if you look, this is the ground. Is somebody laying on the ground? Is that that alligator looking face we saw in that other picture? I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just baffled at what could be going on. And I want to show you something here. Not sure what I'm seeing here. Like I said, to me, it does look like a person laying here. It looks like there's someone here and someone here. I mean, you can see the reflection off to this way and the two right here. That's more of a reflection. But what was happening? There were people out there. Is this them here? Is this their reflection from over here? I don't know. I can't tell you for sure. I'm just telling you what I see when I look at these pictures and take them. There's a person down here as well. This looks to be like a dog or a cat here. And if I can get this over, there's a person right here to the side, right behind that little fence. And you can clearly see the people. Let me get it over here. Right there. So, friends, what was happening? Oh, let's look in the tree, the refractions up in the tree. That's the part that cracked me up, because I was like, how are things up here? And then I had to stop and logically think about it. Light refracts every way possible. You see shadows all over the place. But yeah, that looks like a person standing there by the tree. This looks like a dog or something. Somebody here putting a dog or cat or something up in the tree is what it looks like to me. And then this person over here looks like they have a hood on. A hoodie. So yeah, other people's have. Michelle, I'm going there. People have helped me with a lot of things. Like I said, this is just something I did. And it's like, what? You know, I mean, if we can see this. Okay, here. Michelle's got a good picture of what we're seeing in that bottom corner. Let me save this, and then I'm going to put it on the screen for you guys. Because, I mean, it's crazy, but we're seeing things. We're definitely seeing things all over the place. And when you zoom out on this picture here, This is what we see. It was even darker when Mom showed it. He lightened it up. Well, I use basically the same thing with lightening it up. Okay, let me add this picture because this is what she said she saw in the bottom corner that I was trying to explain to you guys. Let me see here. Let me get to it. Hold on, guys. It didn't save. Trying to get this done so I can crop it in and get it better for you. Sorry, I didn't mean to take so long on this, but I wanted y'all, like I said, I wanted y'all to see what I was seeing and others have seen as well. So here we go. All right, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to add this in. We're going to look at these that Michelle has done because she knows what she's doing much better than me. Hang on, guys, just a minute, okay? That was my oldest granddaughter calling me to let me know she just got her deer. Yay, she's so excited. She was so worried prior to going because her dad wanted her to wear camo when they went hunting. Silly dad. She said it wouldn't look good when she took pictures. Oh, that girl, she cracks me up. Here we go. This is what Michelle sees that she shared with us. And that is in that right corner. She got a better shot of it. It was from the back in the shadows when the car headlights passed by an area. Guys, there was activities. Things were happening on the 25th back there in that cemetery area. There were definitely signs of a car. Now we're seeing figures. We're seeing all the things. What happened? What was the plan? What was it? Thank you, Michelle, for that. So, what was it that was actually going on that they needed to do a practice run? I mean, what is it that was happening? All these lights right here, this area, this is the original photo that I screenshotted and what we just all looked at. And it's a process that you can go through. You clearly see a person here, a person here, and a person here. You see a person here and a person here. It's crazy. What was so important that night? You see this person here, look at the hand. What was happening that night? What was going on that was so big and so huge that they had to do a practice run. What was that car doing on Kellen the night before, making the same path that the car on 3 hours prior to him being reported missing made the same path up Kellen, the turnaround, and back down? I mean, it's crazy. And 3 hours later, after all of that activity happened, after all of this was going on back there in that cemetery area, after all of that, they report Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers missing. Missing. He ran away, ran out that front door, went away. He'd have probably been still with us to this day had he actually had a chance to run out that front door, in my opinion. You know, you don't sit here and look at these pictures and say, oh, that's nothing. That's a trash truck. Can't do that with this. Law enforcement has never ruled out the 3 a.m. video as being absolutely nothing, but they did say it's of no evidentiary value at this time. You know, you see these two lights moving around in an area that is very suspicious. But until all the things have been looked into, until all of these pictures have been processed and looked into, and the technology that they have to do what I just did on my Samsung Galaxy tablet, could you imagine what they could do? Could you imagine what they have? If they could get it to the point where they could get some facial recognition, it's a process. We have to be patient. But I'm telling you, they didn't quite figure on us being here 2 years later, still showing all the things we're finding. They did not figure that they could not get all of us to sign those NDAs and not talk about Sebastian's case, but attack those who are talking about Sebastian's case. Oh, Jacqueline, I think they know. Exactly. I mean, there's no way around it anymore. We have definitely, out of all the creators that are doing the things that we're doing, showing what we're seeing, sending these things in, it can't be overlooked. Not with our numbers that we have. You see, there's 4 of us in just this chat alone that know how to take the light balance and work it to our favor on these photos. We've learned how to do those things, and we're actually making these things happen. Bringing it to the darkness to the light. It's what we're doing. We're not doing it because we have nothing else to do and we're absolutely bored. We are doing it because we care. We want Sebastian found. We want Sebastian to have his story be told and for the truth to come out. They want us to believe he absolutely 100% without a doubt ran away from home. When they turn around and tell us that, all he wanted for Christmas and for his birthday was friends. Most kids that run away have friends that they can go stay with that help them stay hidden for a little while. But when you have a child that wants friends because he doesn't have friends, he doesn't have that support. And I honestly believe, after listening to the teacher that spoke out to a friend at lunch, and she talked to Justin, and she talked about the things they were hearing and seeing from Sebastian at school. What a smart young man he was. He had friends. He had friends. He didn't have to be walked to class. He wasn't so unintelligent that he didn't know how to get to his next classroom. He wasn't going to get lost in the school. And he wasn't going to leave home, in my opinion, without any shoes, any jacket, his phone, or anything else, and just wander around out in the big bad world out there. I do not believe. I don't believe it. But they want us to. And why do they want us to? Because they don't want us to find these things right here. They don't want us to actually see, oh, wait a minute, this was planned. There were cars in place, things happening, a dry run, per se. They don't want us to find that. They want us to get to the end where, okay, there's nothing more to say. We're just going to move on to the next kid's case. But we're not. Yeah, he said it was planned. That's all Tina girl needs to know. He said a lot of things. And when you sit back and you listen to his words and don't watch anything to distract your mind, you just close your eyes and hear. That man has told us a lot. A lot. Last night, he just told us exactly how Sebastian got out of that neighborhood. Because there could have been a car waiting on Long Hollow Pike out there. Possibly even a truck. And there was a certain way that Mr. Chris knew of how to get off of that road without being seen on the license plate reader. He knew. He had to know those things. He had to know so that he was not put in place of being in that neighborhood that night. Remember, he was going to be at work at 5:15. He had people backing him up, ready to say all the things that needed to be said for an alibi, but he wasn't planning on this man to make a post. We start work at 7 a.m. He wasn't planning on that man making this post about his attitude and the issues they had with him that morning. That this man, so bad that I requested for him to be removed. If you're just a worker and you're not in a position for anything, you can't be the one to request he be removed. So the man who talked that at night now believes is gospel for Chris's alibi. I got problems with that. I have problems because at no time would Chris ever be working at 5:15 in the morning when the person that requests he be removed clearly stated we start work at 7 a.m. But if it was 5 a.m., guys, he wouldn't have been able to be seen in any of these photos because he would have had to already be either on his way back to Memphis or in Memphis. But if this was happening at 3:30ish, that one vehicle could have already taken him off down the direction where there was no readers at all to catch the license plate to put him in that area. He could have already been gone. He could have went on his way. Happy-go-lucky. All is well with the world. And I want to bring this picture back to light here. Do you remember the video we just watched that Mob Crew was sent yesterday from the TikToker that found the mound of dirt in that tree line? This is in that same general area right here that we're looking at, where you clearly see people all through here. There's one right here between these trees. You see these people up in this brush line. Same place, same direction, the same area. The same place. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers will have a birthday in just 2 days. Sadly, he's not here to celebrate that birthday, I'm afraid. But tomorrow at Culver's in Clarksville and in Hendersonville, they will celebrate Sebastian's favorite place to get a malt. He has not been forgotten. There are so many people out here that want nothing but good to come out of this. We want to do whatever we can to help. But there comes a time, friends, when someone with the power to make things happen has to take that step. And it's time to call for an action, for things to happen. But this little dragon reminds us of him because his father said he always called him his little dragon. I just pray for his birthday that justice will somehow come to Sebastian for him. For Christmas, justice will continue to come for him. And it's a time that we need to stay vigilant and continue to show the things that we're finding. And just know that if we are finding these things that we're doing, then, hey, law enforcement has to have something way better. It's time for justice for Sebastian. Guys, I hope you all took a little something out of what we listened to and saw today in the pictures. I'm telling you, you can do it yourself on your tablet, on your phone. Take that video, pause, take a screenshot, adjust the lightness, lighten it up, use that contrast to bring those people to see for yourself. Study those pictures. Look at them. Your eyes will begin to see a whole story playing out right before your eyes. But I hope today that I don't know, Tina girl, we shall see. We shall see. I hope they are locked up before the 2-year mark. I honestly do. You can't have activity happening the day before and then the day of, hours before he goes and is reported missing, and assume that you're not going to be looked into. They deserve to be looked into. It's just my opinion, though. That's how I feel about it. Tints of red and blue help you to see. Yeah, some people it does help. I mean, you work those pictures, do it yourself, and you will see. It'll start coming to life. The whole story will play out before your eyes. Just remember, there are refractions from the light. It will cast your shadow up, down, and out according to the position of those lights. So if you see people just dangling in a tree, they're not really up there. Keep that in mind. But guys, I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you to each of you for just being here, for looking and listening and seeing what I'm finding, seeing what Mob Crew is showing us right before our very eyes, what he is finding. It takes a village, guys, to raise a child. It takes an army to find them when they're lost. Don't ever forget that. And you guys are part of that army. And I appreciate y'all for who you are and what you're doing. I love you, each and every one of you. I hope y'all have a super great Friday night. And until tomorrow, love and hugs, everybody. We'll see you soon. And keep in mind, Mob Crew will be going live very shortly. Y'all should go watching. Good night, y'all.